Welcome back. You're watching Morning Live. Thank you for choosing to stay with us. It used to be the house, used to house the likes of such successful artists as Kudzanai, Chiurai, and Hlobo and curator Gabi Ngcobo in its glory days. But August House soon deteriorated with rumours that the owners planned to turn the building into small apartments. However, property owner and art lover Alon Kirkel and his partner David Mayers were not about to allow that to happen to the space. The pair bought the building, which now houses renowned artists such as Mary Sibanda, Hlengethwa and Samson Mnisi. Kirkel joins us now to talk about the artist residency and what it's all about. It's in Doornfontein in Johannesburg. Alon, thank you very much for joining me here, Morning Live.
Thank you, Sam.
Give me just a bit of a background to how you got to hear about the building and was then interested in purchasing it, the renovation, and going through that process of restoring it back to its glory.
The process didn't start as a property transaction. It actually started with me researching art. I was always very interested in it, and I just found myself walking the floors of August House, meeting different artists, and I became familiar with the building. And that's how one thing led to the next. So, yeah, basically it started by forming relationships with all the different artists in the building. Unfortunately, the building had been sold to another consortium. They bought the building but couldn't raise the money. But in that process, all the artists actually were told to vacate because they were doing a residential conversion. So when we managed, my partner and I, David Mayers, we managed to sort of hurdle that transaction and purchase the building, and then the work started from there was to bring the artists back. Some of them had already set up studios in other parts of town and different areas, but to bring them back was the challenge. We managed to bring a few back. A few had stayed on already, just waiting to be told to vacate. So we were lucky to keep those ones. And yeah, it's been a good challenge, but we've got great artists there.
Why were you so passionate about saving this building and saving it in the state that it was as an artist's residency, as opposed to turning it into a commercial apartments?
Well, we believed in the model that the artists were the right people for the building.
Yeah.
And they proved themselves to be also good tenants. And on top of that, it's also a passion of ours. So we love having a building. We call it the artist playground because it's literally, you walk in there and you feel alive, you meet the guys and you see their art and you have an opportunity to buy their art. It's really been good fun.
Take me back to the first conversation that you had with B. Fenter about the building.
So B and I have become quite close over the whole process. It's been about 2 years, so we've got a long-standing relationship. She actually came to our exhibition last week at August House, and she had the vision. So she had the vision to create this art building. I think the building was owned by a group of I think 4 or 5 shareholders, all scattered internationally, some locally. They all, I'm sure, didn't have meeting of the minds where they'd all put money into the project to keep it an art building. So B was trying to, she had this vision of an art building, but you need to put money towards these kind of projects, which we managed to do, and we really congratulate B for that vision.
You were quoted as saying, "We'll never make money from August House." That was your partner David. He told, I think, the Mail and Guardian, "Even if someone came in and offered me 20 to 30% more than I paid for it, there's just no way that I'd sell it." Please elaborate for me. It sounds like just people that are passionate about art.
Yeah. So it's a landmark, August House. It's got history. It's almost it's not a museum as such, but it's close to borderline a heritage site from 1940. Yeah. And it's also what we love. So it isn't something for resale. It's something that Dave and I it's very close to our hearts and to all the artists in August House. It's like a family. Some of the guys that we brought into the building, they've become part of the family.
How have you managed to attract Mary and Sam back into the space?
Which Sam, sorry?
Talking about Mary Sibanda and Sam Hlengethwa.
So Sam never was there before. He was at the bag factory.
Yeah.
And Mary Sibanda was in August House. She left, and we managed to bring her back, which we're very happy with. Mary's a great sculptor, great artist. Wow. So we're very happy to have Mary. And Sam, Sam, we're very close to Sam as well, so he was at the bag factory, and I think his space was a limited size. The beauty of August House is that it's a very big, each studio is about 300 square meters plus, so Sam's got the penthouse unit. He's basically gutted his unit, restored it. It's probably going to go into some sort of media release soon. So he's got this beautiful state-of-the-art unit, and that's where he's going to be creating his art.
Wow, really sounds like an amazing, amazing creative space. That's property owner and all-round art lover and collector Alon Kirkel speaking to us about August House, which is an artist residency in Dwelmfontein in Johannesburg, where artists have studios and a living space, and it also does a couple of exhibitions throughout the weeks with some of these famous artists. Go and check it out, Google it, and maybe go and find out more about how you can purchase some original African art. We take an ad break. You don't go anywhere.